Hello, Namaste. Welcome to another video from outfromindia.com. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about the three biggest mistakes that I made before moving to the UK from India as a student. I'm also going to tell you how you can avoid making those mistakes. So stay tuned. Okay, so the way the video is structured is that I will first talk about the mistakes that I made. I will just give you a list of the mistakes, and then I will get into the details of each, and then also talk about how you can avoid them. Okay, so the first biggest mistake that I made was I did not research properly for the courses and the university. The second mistake was that I did not research for career prospects after completing my graduation. Huge mistake. The third mistake was that I had no idea how the work visa sponsorship system works within the UK. And now you can probably tell that I was a complete idiot before I moved to the UK, but that's a different story. Anyway, let's get right into the details of each now. So, I did not research for the courses and the university. Now, when I was deciding the course that I wanted to do and the university that I wanted to do it from, I just did not read enough about the course. What I did, I just read the title of the course. I read 3 or 4 sentences from the description, and I thought to myself, okay, this course looks and sounds nice, so it must be nice, and I just decided to go for it. I must have done this kind of research for about 4 or 5 courses from 4 or 5 different universities, and then at the end I decided, okay, well, I can just apply to these 5 universities. I did not research well about the courses itself. What was the course all about? What was I going to learn? What were the modules going to look like? What were the modules? Did I have any module choices? What were those module choices? Which modules did I feel, wow, I want to do it? Or did the course have something that I got fascinated with? I did not answer these questions for myself. And as a result, when I reached London, when I started doing that course, I realized that I did not like it. So, you should definitely research as much as you can about the course. And how can you do that? It's very simple. So when you're on a university website, when you're looking at the course, read through the course description, read about the modules, what the modules are going to look like. Do you feel fascinated or attracted towards any particular module? Do you feel a certain aspect of the course to be, quite intriguing? Or do you like something about the course? Or is there something within that course that you want to do? Research, look for answers for these questions for yourself. Moreover, what you can also do is you can just research on Google about that course. So say you want to do archaeology from King's College. So you search for archaeology from King's College, BA or MA or whatever it is, on Google, and then you will get a list of results. You will get the university results. There might be someone who must have written about a review about what his or her experience was doing archaeology from King's College. You should definitely check that out, because if you do not like that course, trust me, when you're in the UK, you would just feel extremely frustrated. It's not a situation you want to be in. Okay, the second biggest mistake that I made was research for career prospects after completing my graduation. This was a huge mistake, one of the biggest mistakes that I've made in my entire life. Why? Because when I was researching for the course and when I was researching for what I was going to do after completing my graduation, I decided to myself that, hey, I can apply for a job in a related field and I will get it very easily. but that is far from the truth. I did my master's in English literature from Queen Mary University of London, and after doing my graduation, I must have sent about hundreds of applications to about hundreds of companies for different positions, for different roles. I got rejected every single time. I am not kidding. I can show you the applications that I've sent. I just got rejected. I just received an email that we have found a better applicant, or 70% of the emails said that because you need a work visa to work in the UK, I'm sorry, we cannot sponsor your work visa. So I was like, what the hell? I mean, what am I supposed to do? So I had done my graduation, in which I did not do really well. I did not want to pursue a PhD. I must have spent about 25,000 to 30,000 pounds in the entire expense. That must have been about that would be about 28 lakh rupees. And then at the end, I had no job that I could apply to. So I had the loan on the top of my head, and I had no job. So this is a situation that you do not want to see yourself in. How can you avoid how can you avoid making this mistake? Research well about the kind of jobs that are available within your industry before you even research for the courses of the universities. Now, you guys are very lucky if you're applying in 2020 or after 2020, then you will be able to make use of the 2-year work visa scheme, which means that unlike me, who just had 4 months to apply, to look for and apply for jobs within the UK after completing my graduation, you will have 2 long years to legally live in the UK and apply for work within the UK. So this is the biggest benefit that anyone applying to the UK from 2020 is going to have. However, my suggestion would be look up jobs on Indeed, Monster, CV Library, all these job portals, LinkedIn. Just look for jobs, whether there are jobs that are actually available, and see if the companies that have posted those job openings can actually sponsor your work visa, because without the work visa you cannot work within the UK. Okay, the third mistake that I made was I did not research about the work visa extension. So the way the work visa sponsorship system works in the UK is that you need to get a work visa sponsored by by an approved or a licensed visa sponsor. It could be an educational institution or a company within the UK. I had no idea that how the system works before moving to the UK, and I had no idea how the system works, and I had absolutely no idea how competitive the system can get. Because when I was applying for jobs, getting a work visa was extremely competitive, because there were thousands and thousands of applications that a company would get, and they would only be able to sponsor 2 or 3 work visas. That's it. That's all they could afford. So naturally, me, who did not have a technical background, who did not have a technical degree, no one thought that I was capable enough, and they did not give me the work visa. So this is one thing that you should definitely understand before moving to the UK. Again, for anyone moving to the UK after 2020, from January 2021, the biggest benefit that you guys have is that you can make use of the points-based immigration system that the government of UK has recently started. I mean, they are going to bring this into effect from January 2021, but you can use that to apply for different kind of jobs, and you can actually get a job much easily now with that system. You will be able to apply for the job. If you're looking for an explanation about the new points-based system, I will link up some videos below which you can have a look at. So Make sure before you move to the UK, you research about how the visa sponsorship system works. Otherwise, you will be in trouble, right? So that's it for today, guys. These were the three biggest mistakes that I made before moving to the UK. I will make another video about the 3 or maybe 5 or 10, I don't know, mistakes that I made while studying within the UK, which you can also refer to so that you don't make those mistakes yourself. Thanks so much for watching. I make videos about moving to the UK from India as a student. So if you're thinking of moving to the UK from India as a student, then you should definitely consider subscribing to my channel, and you should definitely check out my website outfromindia.com. You will find tons of articles about student life in the UK as an Indian. Thanks so much for watching. Cheers, and I will see you in another video. Bye.